This screencast is to help you use Perma.cc when doing work for the journal. Perma.cc is a tool that we can use to archive information on web pages in case the information changes or the URL itself changes or it's taken down. The website for Perma.cc is super useful and you can read more about it, see FAQs, and I think using the guide is super helpful in understanding how to be able to make Perma.cc links. The hardest part is going to be getting your account set up. It should be free for authors and editors through their institutions, generally the law library. If the law library affiliates with Perma.cc, which is a free thing to do, everyone at that institution should be able to have unlimited Perma.cc links for free. So talk to your librarian, and if you run into problems, you can talk to me, Annalie Hickman, the online content editor for the editorial board right now for the journal. But once you get your login information, you will be able to quickly and easily use Perma.cc. So how it works is pretty simple. You can also add a Google Chrome or Firefox extension to be able to use it as well. So let's say you're the author or the editor and you're looking through a paper, right? You're working on your paper and you've got a footnote that has a URL in it. Any footnotes where you're going to include a URL because of the Blue Book citation is something that you are going to want to do a Perma.cc link for. So I will copy and paste the URL that I'm interested in. Now I'll just paste it right here, hit create perma link. You can see it's been created. We can see that I can edit the link details if it's within 24 hours. And here they've captured the page. So you can test that to see what the true URL said. So it captures it at the moment that you create the Perma.cc link. So if this web page changed tomorrow, but the user or reader of the article went to the Perma.cc link, they would see what the author saw when they cited it. So now I take that link, or actually I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to follow the Blue Book guidance on using this. It actually does encourage archiving internet sources, and Perma.cc is an example that they give. Some also can use, some people use web archive as well. And so you can see that you just put it right after the URL and you use brackets. So I will do a bracket URL. Close bracket space. And that is where it would go. And that's how you make a Blue Book citation with a Perma.cc link. Any citation that has a URL should have one. And like I said, it should be free. And if you ever, we can go back. If you ever change your mind, you can always delete Perma.cc links if you decide that that wasn't, necessary or anything like that. And just note that if you try to make a Perma.cc link on a URL that generally is behind a paywall, right? I pay for the Blue Book electronically, so this is behind a paywall. If like New York Times or something else, if you're looking at the article behind a paywall, when it creates your Perma.cc link, at least for the Blue Book, it does something like this. So the reader wouldn't be able to see a web page that would have traditionally been behind a paywall. So it does, Perma.cc does account for that. So since that is not a very useful link, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. Anyway, that's how you do it. And like I said, The trickiest part is getting your account set up, especially free with unlimited links. But if you, as an editor or author, are struggling, you can reach out to me, Anna Lee. And a lot of journals are incorporating Perma.cc links. A lot of authors are, and it's just a great way to avoid link rot, which is where the URL or the link goes bad after some time. And then the reader in the future is not able to view the information online like the author did when they cited that source. And so this helps to prevent that.